Hi everybody, Kevin McNamara here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a podcast for those of you looking to change your lives, get out of your comfort zones and reach your full potential. I talk about the Stoics and the Stoic stories and quotes from people like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca and Epictetus. I explain how they relate to your life today and how they can help you change your life for the better. It's kind of the 5-minute Stoic for personal development. And please support our sponsors, Prostate Plus. If you're a man and you want to shrink your prostate, Prostate Plus are the best supplements you can get. I use them myself to keep my prostate fit and healthy. And milfan.com, the world's best food delivery service. Links are in the show notes below. Now let's go inside.
Good morning everybody, it's Kev here. Welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. Good to have you there. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted just to talk to you about, the importance of continually gaining wisdom, continually learning, continually reading books. We don't read books anywhere near enough these days, and with the advent of audiobooks, it's so much easier to do it. I came across, when I was doing a bit of research last night, I came across a quote from Tolstoy, who's a very famous author, and it just sort of blew me away a little bit, and it made me realise how important it is to keep reading and keep gaining knowledge. And that quote is, "I cannot understand how some people can live without communicating with the wisest people who ever lived on earth." And you gain that through books. And it just really struck me, that quote, communicating with the wisest people who ever lived on earth. And I made up a little list of people that we can communicate with through their teachings and through their books and through their amazing wisdom. And yet so many people don't do that. Socrates, Marcus Aurelius, Cleopatra, Malcolm X, who I spoke about a couple of days ago, JFK, Abe Lincoln, Seneca, and then there's people of the modern era, people like Bono, who I'm a big fan of, Margaret Thatcher. You may not like her politics, but amazing woman, Michael Jordan, Churchill. All these people we have a connection with through reading about them, reading books that they themselves have written or someone has written about their lives. And like I say, I just love that quote. It just really hit me between the eyes. I thought, wow, that is just so true. I'm just going to keep reading that because it just made so much sense. I cannot understand how some people can live without communicating with the wisest people who ever lived on earth. And there's also another quote of his, which is, "People who don't read have no advantage over people who can't read." And that, again, just struck me like an iron bar across the head. If you're not reading, then people who actually can't read words on a page, you know better than what they are. And it just really, I thought, wow, that is just so true. We have the power to read and just gain all this knowledge. And I've learned so much just from, in the last it's only in the last 3 or 4 months that I've really started to discover the Stoics, and they've had a huge impact on me. Certainly Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, these people who lived 2,000 years ago. I'm just learning so much from them, their wisdom. A lot of them were certainly before their time. There's no doubt about that. And the wisdom, going right back to Socrates, Cato, Zeno, who founded the Stoic school, some 500 BC. Just crazy to believe that, some 25 centuries ago, that these people were on earth, and we can read about them and what they did in their lives. And we can read Marcus Aurelius's meditations that he wrote himself. We have access to that. A man 2,000 years ago who was writing about a life and this beautiful, amazing philosophy of Stoicism that I've really discovered, and how it's all about controlling who you are, controlling your emotions. It's just amazing. That's something I just wanted to talk about today. And as I say, that quote just really rammed home to me, that we have libraries full of books that no one reads these days. Well, some people do, of course, but a lot of people just don't, and they wonder why they're a bit lost. And there's wisdom in the pages. They're just waiting for you. It's all there. And when you read something, and a lot of it is going to test you. And we have these beliefs that are already inside us. And some of the stuff that we read will be probably a bit disconcerting, a bit challenging, and to challenge our ideas, about the world and about ourselves. And that's part of the allure. It can be unsettling. But that's okay. It's better than, going through life like, a blind mouse, just wandering through life with and not learning anything. When you can sit with that doubt that these books bring up to you and you think, wow, it makes you think, and it can even change the way you live your life. And it certainly has with me as far as the Stoics go. I've just learned so much through Marcus Aurelius and his meditations. It's crazy. And to think that this was like 2,000 years old. And so many people just, as I say, they sit back and they wonder why their life isn't working. And there's all this knowledge there. There's all this wisdom just waiting to be read. And there are just so many people out there that can really affect us and change our lives. And they're very inspiring. So I'll read that once more because it just really got to me. I cannot understand how some people can live without communicating with the wisest people who ever lived on earth. Wow, great stuff. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. Really appreciate it. Have a fantastic day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you did, please subscribe and leave a review. That really does help us. And also share it with your family and friends. That would be great. And please support my sponsor, Prostate Plus. Prostate Plus supplements really can help shrink your prostate. I use them myself to great effect. The links to Prostate Plus are down below in the show notes. Thanks for listening. See you next time.